What's up? Nobody's watching yet. This is awkward. Hi. I haven't been on YouTube in so long. I feel like people think I'm dead, but also maybe people don't even care at all. I haven't been on YouTube since the dawn of time. Because school started, and, school... Oh, God. It's a thing, I don't know. Nobody is on yet, but it's a good time of day. So hopefully some people come on. Why does my face look weird? Why do I look like that? Okay, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Why does it look like that, though? I hate that. Okay, I'm just thinking. Whoa, that's not the sound you want to hear from your lamp. Hi, there's people now. What's up? It's been a lot. Everybody update me on your lives. Tell me about what you've been doing recently. Where are my contacts? I wear glasses too sometimes, because sometimes I just don't really feel like putting my finger in my eye. But I got eye contacts. That's all the things. Okay, in the comments, just tell me about what your life is going like right now. Just give me a little life update, Put some tear emojis in there too, like a true YouTuber would do. Just tell me, how's it going? Because, I don't know. For me, personally, feeling kind of weird. Remember your makeup video with the EOS? Oh my god. I got literally like 20,000 comments. 20,000 comments on how dare I give makeup to third graders when it was chapstick. And I would always tell them, guys, it's chapstick, until it literally had too many comments. I could not respond to all of them. People, it's so weird. In YouTube comments, people think they're so clever, but they're, no offense, so stupid. Not you guys, just like people comment the same things on videos and they think that they're so cool, and it's kind of weird. But okay, I'm gonna start reading your updates. Give me your life updates, guys. My brother came out as trans to me and I'm kind of confused, and high school is weird and I haven't made any friends. I feel that. My friends, I don't know, I love them, but I don't know. It's kind of been going weird. I feel that. I don't know. That's interesting. I hope you support your brother. It's weird to, like, have things change in your life, no matter how big or how small. Just, like, changes I'm uncomfy with. But I've been going through a lot of changes recently. I love you guys, by the way. I just love you guys. Send more life updates. Anyway, I'm going through a lot of changes. I got eye contacts. I dyed my hair back to blonde. It kind of looks pink in this light still. It's only a tiny bit pink still. It is mostly blonde at this point. So I got my hair done. That's cool. And I am taking steps toward getting my permit. And I am so close. I'll probably be getting it in a couple days. I'm gonna make a whole video on what's it like to get your freaking learner's permit in California, because it has been a whole mess. So yeah, I don't like the DMV. At first I was like, oh, it's like the airport. Everybody hates it, but I love it. But no. The second I started talking to someone at the DMV, I was upset because I hated it. And she was like, oh yeah, your birth certificate is ripped, so it doesn't count as a birth certificate anymore. Like, what? It's still a birth certificate. I don't know. Also, here's another thing. Okay, I have emetophobia, and that is the phobia of where, I can't speak, where the worst case scenario in your entire life is throwing up. So, and also, guess what's happening? Literally everybody in my entire school is throwing up everywhere. So I just kind of feel like it's only a matter of time until I get the norovirus, and I am, not really eating. I don't know. I'm not, like, enjoying this. Why do kids always get sick? Like, why does that happen? I don't know. It's, like, really upsetting me. I really don't want to go to school tomorrow. Comment down below, should I go to school tomorrow or not? Because I am totally in good health. There are people that get sick and throw up and then go to school the next day. Like, that's not how that works. My mom is an ER nurse. Well, she's actually, like, almost a doctor, I guess. She is a nurse practitioner, if you want to look it up. And, she knows a lot of things. She's one of the smartest people I know. And she says you gotta stay home at least 24 hours after throwing up. So, like, say you have the norovirus, you throw up 8 times, you have to stay home for another 24 hours afterwards. So, anybody who's not doing that, that is very rude. You're gonna get us all sick. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Because that's my life. Trying to get my permit, trying to do things, trying to be an adult, and it's not working. I don't know. Oh, also, I got cast in Into the Woods. Everybody asked me who I got. Everybody asked me. No, I'm just gonna say. I got the baker's wife. Yay! So many lines. I have 300 lines. Not 300. That's dramatic. I have like 250 lines to memorize. And we're opening in only like a month or maybe 2. So yeah. What's your advice to someone who loves so many kinds of art and doesn't know what their passion is? I go to school for theater, but I also love drawing and music and ukulele. I don't even know. I feel that. Okay. But good on you for knowing how to draw. Anybody who knows how to draw, you're so amazing, because I cannot. Like, I just don't get it. I used to draw a lot when I was little, and then it just didn't work out, because I am not that talented. Like, my hand doesn't know what it's doing. Look at it. It's a mess. Anyway, I don't know. The thing is, you don't always need answers. You don't always need to know, like, exactly what you're going to do with your career. You don't always need to know, like, your passion. If you enjoy multiple things, then just keep doing the multiple things, and then throughout doing all of the things, then you'll probably find your favorite thing, and then just pursue that. I find it so weird that people are always pressured to do, like, fancy things for college, but you can just do fun things, you know? Like, you may not be the richest person in the world, but who cares? The whole economy is, like, crashing down anyway, so just do what you love. Like, the planet is probably dying soon, so do what you enjoy and don't worry about finding only one thing, you know? What? What is it, Thicky Nikki? I don't really know what I'm doing with my life right now, but I'm really enjoying talking to you guys. I've done nothing productive all day. I've literally been trying to clean my room for a month, and it's just not working out. I'll clean, like, some things, and then it'll just be a mess again in, like, 24 hours. My hair looks cute, though, kind of. I just curled it, and I filmed it for a video, but then I realized I was just being very sad on camera. I was just talking about all the sad things in my life, and it was just not a productive video, so I just deleted it. Anyway, I love you too so much. I've been watching a lot of Arthur recently. Non-ironically, like, it's a great thing to watch in the background of studying. Like, it is so entertaining, but also it doesn't, like, distract you from your work. Oh my gosh, it is so fun. I love Arthur. I used to watch it a lot when I was a kid. I would come home from school on the bus at 4:30 because we lived like an hour away from school, and then I would just immediately plunk down onto the couch with some popcorn and just watch the best show ever, and that was my life, and I miss it. Anyway, it's just really hard because I go to an art school where everyone around me is really passionate and so talented, and I'm insecurities about it. Oh, insecure about it. Heh. Okay, I'm done. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. TED Talk? TED Talk? TED Talk? I don't know. I also go to a school that is extremely talented. And, you know, I have always been very full of myself when it comes to performance, because I just am. Like, I'm good. I'm good at performance. I'm good at acting. I'm good at singing. Not so good at dancing, but it's okay. You can't always be a triple threat. And then I went to this school, and everybody can belt as good as I can, and everybody, you know, can act as well as I can. Well, the thing is, it's like, it's not everybody, but like a lot of people. So, I don't know. Everybody's talented at my school. Everyone is so talented that it's very, very stressful. And I thought for sure I was going to get into the show, like the big musical of the year. I was like, obviously I'm going to get in, like I can sing, you know? Because all the schools I ever went to, they're like, oh my god, we have a person that can actually sing, like thank god, we're going to utilize you. Until I went to a school where like everybody can sing. So I didn't get in, and it was just a big reality check for me because it made me realize that I'm not actually that good. That's gross. Okay, and my dad told me, my dad is a theater professor, by the way, that you can't go to Broadway unless you're the best in your state, or at least the best in your county. And I was like, I can do that. If I just practice a little bit more, I can do that. And then I met other people, and I was like, oh, that's never happening. So I don't know, it's just a huge reality check. So I totally feel you. It is hard to go to a school where everybody's just so good at what they do, and it's the same thing that you do, so I don't know. But maybe I'll get into the show this year. That would be really cool, but I don't know. Bro, I feel what you're saying right now. You're so talented. Keep singing and acting and everything you love. Aw, thank you. I really want to film some more frickin' covers of musical theater songs. I haven't done that in a while because my voice was like really bad even when I first moved here. Drop your Instagram so we can be best friends forever. It is _ I hate that it starts with an underscore, but it's _ Alana, Alana, Faye. I will comment it. Can I comment? No, I can't comment, but just, it's _ Alana Faye. There's no E at the end. You'll find it pretty quick because my bio is an Arthur lyric. And I said, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Naomi. That is what it is. I kind of want to change it. So Alana.Mers is available, but just Alana Mers isn't. But nobody has that username. It's like really weird. Thanks, Instagram, for being such a bully. I don't know. Anyway, do you guys have anything you want to say? I can give advice. I don't know. Unless, I don't know. I was also in another show. I was in Little Women, and I had so many video plans to, you know, say all the things for Little Women. But then I didn't at all. I didn't do anything because I was so busy. We had to put on a 2.5 to 3 hour show in, how long was it? 3.5 weeks. So I basically had to memorize. I wasn't the lead, so I only had like 100 lines, but it was still kind of hard to memorize. I also had to really emotionally die. So I was just busy all the time. We had rehearsal every single night for 3 hours. 4 hours? 4 hours. 3 hours? I don't know. So it was a long time. And so, yeah, I don't know. Tips for singers aspiring to belt higher and healthier. Ooh, that's a great question. I love belting. Okay. I would say, don't think of it as a shout or a scream. Actually, I would like to do a voice lesson with you. I'm not a professional, but I do love giving voice lessons. It's very fun, and I like it, but it depends on how you were trained growing up. Like, did you mostly sing in your head voice, or did you mostly belt, but just not really healthily? Because you can feel when you're belting wrong, it can, like, hurt, you know? And feel weird and funky, you know? It can kind of just feel like your vocal cords are, like, being pulled. That's, like, what straining is you can, like, feel it. So I would just say, in general, if it hurts, don't do it. But then also, it's, like, hard. My throat is currently dying from trying. I don't recommend. Oh my gosh, that sucks. So if it hurts, don't do it. But in a way, like, you've got to go through a little bit of pain for it to work. But don't destroy your vocal cords, please. Be gentle with them. But I would say just, oh god, I don't know. Here's my biggest thing. Okay, don't think of it as your chest voice just going higher. You gotta think of it as like in between your chest voice and head voice. You're gonna end up mixing powerfully, but from what you said, you mostly sing your head voice. So you haven't worked on it a lot. That is totally okay. Belting is a very scary thing to learn. That's why I feel like I was pretty lucky to just like learn belting like right off the bat. It's kind of hard because now I suck at my head voice, but you just I don't know. You have to imagine it as something between your chest voice, because your chest voice, what everyone associates with, like, I don't know, like low stuff, kind of low. I can't even freaking speak. I don't know. I'm trying to think of an example. There are giants in the sky. There are big, tall, terrible giants in the sky. You know, just like low stuff, but it's kind of completely different. So it's not gonna like resonate like chesty, you know? It's kind of just gonna be like in your head, but like more powerful and straight in a way. I don't really know how I do it, but that's what I would say. I wish more than anything, more than life, more than jewels. I wish. It's kind of nasally, so you can start trying like a super nasally, twangy sound. That can help you, even though it's not that pretty. I don't know. And then just like slowly take away the nasally, and then you'll kind of feel it. I really don't know how to answer that question. But don't listen to my videos where I sang like 7 months ago, where I sang Kindergarten Boyfriend. That was so bad. Ugh, I can't. Recently, my favorite song for belters has been Carrie from Carrie. This is basically my therapy because I'm just like talking. I haven't been to therapy in so long. It's fine. Every time I'm like struggling, I'm just like, I should go to therapy again. But then the thought of going back to therapy, kind of gross. No offense if you go to therapy, I just don't like it. You might audition for Carrie? Oh my gosh. I auditioned for Carrie a little while ago, and I got in, but my dad was the director, so he couldn't cast me as anything, like, real. I don't know. My dad is a theater professor. I already said that in this video. So he can't really cast me as anything real, but it was fun to do callbacks. I like to sing, but whenever I take a video of myself singing, I sound awful. But I sing a lot. But it really helps me release stress. That's so great. That is amazing. I'm so glad that you enjoy singing. Because that's really all that matters. People sing to release stress and enjoy themselves, and that's all that you need. So yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what I was going to say for that one. Oh, as for taking a video of yourself singing and it sounding terrible, literally everybody is that. Even Broadway stars, when they take videos of themselves, they're like, ooh, that sounds different than how I sound in my head, because it does. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's bad, and also, the quality of your camera isn't going to perfectly depict what you sound like in real life. Nothing is, unless someone hears you in real life. You're never going to be able to hear what you actually sound like, and you could freak out about that, or you could just accept it and be like, well, this on the film isn't exactly accurate, and neither is myself in my head. So if it sounds bad in film and it sounds good in your head, just imagine realistically it's probably somewhere in between that in real life. So don't worry about it. You don't actually sound bad, okay? A good audition song for Carrie, I'll just tell you what I did. But I also know the director very closely. He birthed me. No, he didn't. And he really is into Bear the musical, and Bear is also like a teenage growing up musical, but it's kind of different than like the normal, like, I hate high school and my friends suck. I have no friends because I'm a nerd. That's all High School Musicals. But Bear is not exactly right like that. It's kind of different, but it is about teenagers like growing up. And there's one song called All Grown Up, and it is perfect for a Carrie audition. It's about a girl who's pregnant and she's 17, and you know, pregnancy, periods, basically the same thing. And it's just perfect. Like, I did the part that's like, all those years she scrimped and saved, and now of course it comes to this. If only Ivy had behaved and learned to stop at just a kiss. It hits me paralyzing, shudder, face the music, take a bow. Just another unwed mother, one more sad statistic now. Dream a dream and dash another, life is there to interrupt. Someone out there call my mother, look at me, I'm all grown up, etc. That's the only part I did, but then after that it gets really fun, and it goes up to like an F, but you have to belt it, and it's kind of crazy, and I actually did it like almost perfectly the other day, so I might upload that. But also, there was one video where my emotion was super good, but my voice wasn't as good, and then there was one video where my voice was perfect, but then my emotion was trash. So you gotta pick and choose, but that's my favorite song for Carrie especially. Highly recommend. It's so good. You'll be considered for Carrie, but then you'll also be considered for the ensemble because, and also Sue, maybe? Because Sue is also a popular girl. So yeah. I don't know. I love Carrie so much. I really, really love Carrie, but it's also, I can't really like post myself singing Carrie songs because obviously someone got cast as Carrie that was not me. So like now if I post Carrie songs, it's kind of not the best because I know she'll see it. I don't know. I love her though. She's so great. So yeah, that's all. I kind of wanted to say something. One time in a video, I was talking about like the friendship problems I was having, totally anonymously. I didn't say anybody's names, but then someone had to really be a big fan of me because they watched me for like an hour and like found it and then like got really mad at me. She like actually I really shouldn't say this. She like spun around. Well, she did it publicly, so I can do it publicly. She spun around in the middle of freaking English, and I said nothing to her. She just spun around and she was like, well, I know that you talked to me on your live, and she just listed all these things I did, and 2 out of 3 of them, well, not 2 out of 3, a few of them were not even true, and I don't know where she got that information, but it was just kind of interesting because it was so public, and I was just like, okay. The thing is, like, you can't really get mad at someone for calling you out or exposing you or talking about you online if they don't say your name or say any, like, factors about you. If I was like, yeah, and she had blonde hair, then that would be kind of more close to actually exposing her. She didn't actually have blonde hair, by the way. But I didn't. Like, I was so anonymous about it, and I talked about it for, like, 4 minutes, but whatever. It's fine. I also kind of want to film an ASMR. I kind of really like ASMR. I used to like it kind of ironically, and I was just like, I don't actually like it. I hate it. But then I actually fell in love with it. And I can't sleep without ASMR now. I'm obsessed. Especially ASMR Darling. She's my favorite. Kind of basic of a choice, but I really love her. She's the best. Anyway, I don't really know what I'm doing. I just love ranting so much. And I love you guys, especially you 4 that are on right now. You guys are my favorite ones. Don't tell anyone. Is that all? There's no charm for a princess. I'm so scared for The Baker's Wife for this song that is not in the movie. They just, like, cut it out. That is called Maybe They're Magic. It's after they give the beans to Jack. Let's see if I can find it, but it's terrifying to sing because it's so hard. It's so soprano-y, and I can't really do it. And it's also Sondheim, so it's impossible. So it's like, if you know what you want, then you go and you find it and you get it. Do you want a child or not? And we give and you take and you bid and you bargain or you live to regret it. Would you please go home? There are rights and wrongs and in between. No one waits when fortune intervenes. And maybe they're really magic. Who knows? Why you do what you do, what's the point? All the rest of it is chatter. Look at her, she's crying. If the thing you do is pure and intent, if it's meant and it's just a little bent, doesn't matter. It's like basically rapping, and then at the end it goes so high. I think it's to like a B. It justifies the beats. That's not a B. That's like a freaking G, I think. I don't know. It's not that hard, but it's hard because it's so fast. Sondheim is a fun guy. I love him. I love ASMR so much. I literally love ASMR. Not eating ASMRs. It's weird. I like some eating ASMRs. I sound like such a gay right now, but your vids and live streams literally make my day. I love you so much. Thank you. Oh my gosh. You guys are so sweet. I love this so much. You guys are some of the best people ever. I don't know how I got so lucky. I never upload at all, and then I come on here and then just get so much love, and you guys are boosting my ego. It's really not good. ASMR creeps you out? You just don't get it. You just don't understand me, Mom. It's not a phase. I should really clean my room. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so bad. I love you guys. I literally love you guys so much. You don't understand. You guys are so sweet and so cute. And the curls on this side always turn out worse than the curls on this side because I'm left-handed. So, like, curling over here is more ideal than curling like this. And I can't figure out how to do it with my right hand. My right hand is useless. So that's a thing. I really don't want to go to school tomorrow. Guys, comment down below. Should I be a high school dropout or not? You're my favorite person, Thicky Nicky. I love that name. Hecka. I was gonna say alliteration. That is not alliteration. What is that? Rhyming. I call myself a writer. Okay. Oh, what do you guys think about my new song, Old Soul? I wrote it in like 10 minutes, and I was like, this is kind of good. Then I just uploaded it. Also, like, oh yes, get some ice. I love ice. Oh, my Instagram is _Alana Faye with no E after Faye. What was I even saying? I don't know. It's kind of sad that Sunday is over and the weekend is over. I had a 3-day weekend because I refused to go to school on Friday because everyone was getting sick. And then the day later, my friend literally vomited like 8 times. You like Old Soul? Thank you. I really want to upload more of my songs, but I'm really nervous because most of them, like Old Soul is like the least dark song I have. And they're really dark. Can I talk about someone and be really mean? Because I kind of want to, okay, she's not going to see this, but, someone I'm still, like, I know, germs are disgusting, I can't. Someone I am still subscribed to, but I don't really like anymore is Gabby Hanna. If you follow her Instagram, because nobody's being mean to me. Well, a lot of people are being mean to me, but that's pretty normal. Don't worry. I'm talking about myself being mean. I kind of want to bully someone right now, Gabby Hanna, because she's so, like, you know, famous that she's never gonna see this, but I don't really like her music. And she goes on her Instagram and she's like, I cried when I wrote this lyric. I instantly burst into tears when I wrote this lyric. And it's like, I think I still know it. You like built me up from ash and dust, say you'd never want me, and now I'm gonna do what I must. If you love me, I'll let you go. And I'm just like, what? And she's like, I instantly started crying when I wrote that lyric. And I'm just like, sorry, you cried? No offense, her music is bad. Like, it is bad, but she's like so obsessed with it. And she's like, this music transformed me and turned me into the person I am. Like, I'm so good of a writer. And then she'll post videos of her literally like tears, like boomerangs of her tears streaming down her face. And she's like, I'm so smart. I'm so smart. And then it's like, so you're talking to me honestly? Oh. I don't know. I thought I would enjoy Medicaid, but it's actually terrible. She's making mental illness the same as, like, broken hearts. Like, you know, like, if someone breaks up with you, she's making it seem like someone breaking up with you is equivalent to mental illness. Like, what the fuck? Her lyrics are literally, can you medicate a broken heart? Make your tragedies a work of art. Is this the way to fix this, or is this a quick fix I really couldn't say? Can you medicate it away? And it's just, I'm like, excuse me? Exactly. Medicaid, the, like, idea of singing about, medication is, like, good, because, like, I feel that, but she just messed it up. So I kind of want to, like, remake that in a way, but I feel like that might be kind of offensive, and it might be something she might actually see, and she's just so in love with her own music, she probably just really does not like criticism at all, so I'm afraid to do that, but I kind of really want to rewrite it with the same concept. And I do like the word Medicaid, just like the way that it sounds poetically. I have so many words just in my notes app of just like words that I think sound cool, like faucet. I love the word faucet. And it is pretty easy to make a faucet poetic. Have you heard Perfect Day? It's so bad. Oh my god, I remember the day I listened to her new album, and I was just like, is this real? Is this real life? It is so bad. It is so bad. You ruined my perfect day. Like, she thinks she's so good that it kind of upsets me, like, a lot. Because it's not that good. And I'm not saying I'm any better. I'm probably, like, the same level as her, but, like, she's also in her 30s. She may be 27 or something. She's kind of old, and she just thinks that this is so good. All of her songs, like Broken Girls, oh my god. What? Pillowcase. I also did not like Pillowcase. Drip on my pillowcase. Drip on my pillowcase. And then everybody's like picking apart all of this, like, wait, what is the word? They're like picking apart all of the little things in there. I showed my mom the song and she's like, why are there tribal drums in the background? True. She's just so weird. And everybody in the comments is like, wow, this is so poetic and so deep. What? No. Sir, no. Honestly, I may be just a brat because I listen to music that is very like intense and like her wordplay is really good. I'm not gonna say who it is because every time I share my music with someone, they're like, "Oh, they're terrible," but it's not Billie Eilish. Okay, it's not Billie Eilish. She's kind of obscure. She's very well known by '90s kids, but I don't know. She's just like a feminist and really cool. I'm not that much of a feminist anymore. I still am, but I'm less like preachy about it because people can always take it the wrong way, which is really annoying. I don't know. I just listen to very intense music that instantly like puts you in a mood, you know? So all this like terrible stuff. Whoa, I'm putting my finger on this. Feels really weird. It's not hot, don't worry. It just feels weird. Oh, what is that? This is when I realize I'm a vampire. I don't know. I just think Gabby Hanna's really bad at writing music, but she's calling herself like she's saying that she's changing her narrative. Like she's no longer a YouTube that writes music. She's a musician that sometimes makes YouTube videos. And that's literally not true. That's literally not true. I miss her story times because her story times were so good. I loved her story times. And I still watch them sometimes because I love them. But I'm just disappointed. I don't like the whole, like, fake, freaking iPhone voice memo things. It's like, this isn't fun for me. I listened to all of that stuff once, so I don't really remember how bad it is, but I just remember thinking, this is the worst thing I've ever listened to. I met her when she did story times, and she was so kind, and now she's cocky as fuck. Wait, you met her? Like, in real life? If I get, like, 10,000 subscribers, maybe I'll do a meetup. I don't know. That would be so fun. I was thinking about that. Like, I just really love you guys, but also I don't know if that would be even able to happen. More likely, we do, like, a FaceTime or something. That is so cool that you met her, though. I kind of did want to see her on tour. Oh, that's another song, Monster. Bruh. That's a great example of a girl who does not know how to belt, but just did it. And she like, sometimes even just how you mentally feel about singing a note changes how it sounds. Like, she called it a scream. When she called it a scream, my vocal cords started hurting for her. If you call it a scream, you're gonna scream it, and it's gonna shatter your vocal cords. I'm really... And the fact that she just, like, started crying, also her crying is so bad. Like, she should learn how to act. Her fake crying is so terrible. She's, like, fake crying, pouring gasoline on her head at the very end of Monster. Did you guys see that? She's, like, pouring gasoline, just be like, and then just, like, flicked a match on, and I was just, like, okay, we all know her music is garbage, but why do I listen to it all the time? Okay. That's the thing about pop music these days is, like, you realize it's bad, but it's also kind of entertaining to make fun of, you know? It's, like, kind of fun to listen to. But I don't know. I can't really handle listening to it that much, because I always just want to write her songs, but better. What if I'm the monster that's been here all along? Because, like, that actually... It's kind of a good concept. I just hate that her songs are about love. Like, it could be about so many other things other than your frickin' problem with boys. Listen, that's not a deep concept. That's been so overdone. The thought of, like, you being the problem instead of other people, it's a very self-aware thing to recognize, but I think she wrote it without actually realizing what it meant. I don't know. For some reason, I just feel like she's just, like, the most cocky person on the planet. But her body is looking really good because she has been working out a lot. I don't know. She's attractive. I don't know why I'm talking about this. Gabby Hanna's a thing. I don't know. She's a thing. I really want to share more of my music because in a way I kind of want to be the antithesis of Gabby Hanna. I want to have good music without announcing it a month in advance and like crying on my Instagram live being like, wow, my lyrics are so good. I don't know. I want to be the opposite of her. But her story times are really good. Like, I can't film story times that good. I don't know why I'm still talking about Gabby Hanna. For the 2 people that are still here, what's up? What do you want me to talk about now? Because I kind of don't want to leave. I mean, I know everybody else left, but I kind of don't want to leave. Oh, here's something. I went to a pride dance, and I, like, kind of got a girlfriend. Not really, because we only went on 1.5 dates, and they were like some of the worst dates I've ever been on. And I was just like, oh, this isn't working out. And I've also been so busy that like I couldn't even talk to her. I gave her my YouTube channel. Why am I saying? I love her, but we're just so different. Like, she's never tasted soda before. Like, she's literally lived in the same house her entire life, and I've moved 12 times, 4 different states. I don't know. She's just the opposite of me, and it was everything we ever talked about was small talk. I hate small talk. Small talk is my least favorite thing in the entire world. So basically I was just like, yeah, this isn't working out, and she was just like, yeah, have a good life. It was so awkward. I'm just deciding I'm gonna stay single for the rest of my life, but then this one girl hit me up and she was like, oh, we never went on that date, and I was like, oh yeah, I guess I have to go on another date now, even though I told myself I would stay single forever. I also have a crush on a girl that lives in Texas. Like, I really like her. I like her so much. I kind of feel like we're gonna get married, but she lives in Texas, and she's like, yeah, I'm really touch-starved, so we can't date. And I was just like, okay. Kind of sad, because I love her. Not actually love her, but, like, I really like her. And it's not like where you just, like, follow someone on Instagram and you're like, oh, they're hot. Like, we FaceTime for hours and hours, and I just really enjoy her a lot. And it's kind of sad that she won't date me. But actually, now that I think about it, maybe once I get off this call, I'll call her. Because, I don't know, I really like her. But it's also a school night, and she lives in Texas, which is a couple hours difference. Anyway, if that's all that we're going to talk about today, that's all we're going to talk about. Save this link if you ever want to watch this again. If you don't, no hard feelings. Lives are boring if they're not live. Anyway, tips for someone who is a hashtag lame freshman who's never had her first kiss and has never dated anyone. It's just boring and lame in general. Oh my god, shut up. None of those things are true! Except for you being a freshman. You're probably a freshman if you said that you're a freshman. Shut up! Oh my god, stop saying that. That's a terrible thing to say about yourself. Don't say that. Okay. Being a freshman is not that bad. And nobody really cares that you're a freshman. As an upperclassman, I'm not an upperclassman, but I just know from my own knowledge that people really only hate freshmen if they're in groups and they're very loud and annoying. And not to be a sophomore, but some of the freshmen at my school are very loud and annoying, and I don't like it. But if you don't be that loud, I can't speak. Oh my god. I'm so illiterate. If you aren't that loud, then nobody's gonna care that you're a freshman. And also, if you haven't dated or kissed anyone, that's totally fine. I bet you, like, half of the freshmen haven't dated or kissed anyone ever. It's totally normal. I literally didn't have my first kiss till I was, like, 14. I'm kind of old for a sophomore, freshman, whatever I am. So I'm probably, like, the same age as you are. I was probably the same age as you are when I got my first kiss. It wasn't for a very long time. It's totally normal. It's gonna happen. You're gonna fall in love with someone. I read this thing that was like your first love, you later like chalk it off as not love just because you were so young. And I totally am guilty of that, but I guess I was in love. But I don't really think I was. But I guess I was. I don't know. I'm weird. But don't worry about it. You don't have to be in love to be like a true high schooler and have the true high school experience. Like, I know someone who has never kissed anyone and has never dated anyone, and she's my age too. And honestly, she's the smart one. Like, it is so smart to not date anyone because most of the time, especially in high school, it ends in absolute disaster. Okay? Like, my dad, he was, for example, he would be what we call these days a fuck boy. I love him so much. But he dated around a lot. And every girlfriend he had, he was convinced that they were gonna get married. It's fine. It's fine not to, make love. Like, I'm at the point in my life where a lot of people are having sex and getting pregnancy tests at 7-Eleven during lunch. Like, I'm kind of weird. I don't know. It's just... I never thought I'd grow up that much, and now it's happened, and now everyone's getting pregnant. Well, not getting pregnant. Everybody's having sex. Most people I know have had sex. And it's just weird, but you don't have to have sex, or even kiss, or even date at all to be a true high schooler and have the true high school experience. Don't worry about it. And if it happens, it happens. But if it doesn't, that is absolutely fine. Don't worry about it. Because if anyone's bullying you, that's probably just because they haven't dated anyone in a while. Honestly, nobody would bully you for that. That's just not a thing. Who does that? If you want to date someone, date someone. But just know that unless it just happens and it's so natural and it just like spurts out of nowhere, then it's probably not gonna last. No offense, I love you guys, but that's just not a thing. Like, I know people that literally started dating because they just wanted to date someone, and it exploded within a couple days. Don't do it. But if it comes naturally, enjoy it. Because that's what happened to me with my first girl relationship. Kind of, but also not really. Because we did get together before we met in real life. But, I don't know. I'm ending this soon. Unless if anyone has anything else they want to talk about. I don't know. Relationships are so weird. And I kind of think I'm just going to stay single for a long time. I'm going to go on that date with that girl I said I would go on a date with for forever. And then I'm just going to be over it. Because I want to date to marry, you know? I don't really want to date. I'm not really that kind of gal, you know? I want something long-term, you know? Okay, that's the end of my freaking Tinder bio. Okay, anything else? Last words, bye! I love you guys so much.